Good morning, everybody. How is everyone today? Holy cow, if you are in the Northeast, you are cold. It's like 13 degrees outside. So good morning. Yes, I'm working on the poncho that I should have finished last week and I didn't, so now I'm stressing. So you know how it is. All right, so Marianne got the best seat in the house this morning. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, everybody. Time for your coffee. I found this mug at Goodwill. Fueled by coffee, cows, and chaos. I don't have cows, but I thought it was cute. And for 50 cents, it's a good little mug. So much to tell you. I don't even know where to start. I want to start by making you guys laugh. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Lana and Karen and Frizzy and Ginny and Margaret. Who am I missing? Lisa. Rebecca, your last show is today. Good for you. Lana, I know I said your name, but I'm saying it again because I don't want to forget, just in case. And Marianne and Robin. Good morning, Robin. Trying to get everybody in here. I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, clunk me over the head. Barbara. Good morning, Barbara. See, can't sneak in here. You cannot sneak in my coffee shop without me seeing you. So, good morning, Dottie. Good morning, Scraptastic. Wait, Scraptastic is a very fun name. Where'd my chapstick go? Oh, here it is. So I get to go see my daughter and my grandson today. I skipped the week because it was raining and dark, and then I had so much to do anyway. And then I had doctor's appointments. So today I'm going over. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Today I'm going over, and she's going to do her laundry and vacuum while I play with the baby. Oh, I could start with that. So I showed you guys that I got him this, right? Now I have to leave this stuff home because if I don't, I'll give it to him early and I can't do that. So I got him this. I had also gotten him an outdoor gym, but she got one for free. So I don't want to give them that because I know she's already got one. So I'm going to take that one to the camp, to the farm where we can have it. And then I got this. Have you guys seen this? So it's a baby head protector. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. All right. Hi, Kendall. So a baby head protector. Have any of you seen this? I got to show you. So as the baby's learning to walk, you know, they always fall. Watch this. This goes on like a little backpack strapped onto him. So he goes on here. And if he falls backwards, this guards his head and neck. Come on. Are you kidding me? How cute is that? And it gives him little ears when it's behind him. Isn't that cute? Yeah. So I sent a picture of it to my daughter. And she said it was a great idea. She said, with my luck, the baby will fall forward. But if he falls backwards, we're covered. So I can't bring it with me today because I don't want to give it to him early. Because you know I will. So I got that. And then I have my... Morning, Jackie. Oh, my goodness, you're still up. Or Jack, you're still up. I thought you'd be asleep by now. Well, thank you. Welcome for coffee. So I have my Christmas party for work Monday at 8 a.m. And that's why Margaret's doing coffee with you guys. But look, instead of baking something or bringing food that's going to be wasted, I think this is genius. I'm so proud of myself. I got a variety box of cereal. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding? I'm so excited. I'm like, this is perfect. Because if they don't eat them at the party, they can bring them to have for snack later. Put them in your purse, put them in your car. I don't care, but I'm genius. Ha! I am a genius. I'm just saying. So that's that. Good morning, Miss C. Good morning. So, Jax, I actually tried to do one of your Sun Bunnies on the little Addie, and I ran out of yarn. So I do have to try it. Of course, I didn't watch your directions, so I'm trying to do it just by looking at what you did. They're adorable. So we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. What else? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I haven't given you stories as far as the kids in the cafeteria in a bit, but yesterday, I can't. So this one little girl, she's so quiet. She always, like, she'll raise her hand and I'm like, I can't understand you, sweetheart. You have to talk up and look at me when you're talking, because they'll raise their hand and they'll start talking to me and they'll do this. Like, I can't. Okay. So I go over to this little girl. She raises her hand and I ended up bending down, and she points to the French fries on her little tray. And she says, "These make my nose sad." I was like, what? Yeah, these make my nose sad. I was like, does that mean you don't like the smell? Right. My nose is sad. Okay. I'm like, so just eat your pizza? I don't know what to tell you. This makes my nose sad. I love that. This is so funny. And sometimes, like, I crack up and I don't want to hurt their feelings. Good morning, Terry. I don't want to hurt their feelings, but sometimes I just can't help it. And her nose was sad. Then I had another kid who told me he was going to get sick, and he did the movement, and I'm like, go to the nurse. Just go. Don't raise your hand. Just go. Thank goodness that's the end of that story, except for a little kid sitting at the table next to him. He goes, now this is first grade. They're babies. He puts his hand up. I said, what's up, honey? He goes, I'm glad that turned out that way. He says, because if I see somebody get sick, I'm going to get sick. I was like, amen, Lucas. These kids, they're just awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, and then I hid the giant Bravo. So they want me to make a crown for the giant Bravo, and because he's the king of all the Bravos. And well, you tell Mr. Elmo that I said good morning, and he could come join us for coffee if he wants, Missy. So yeah, they told me I need to make a crown for the giant Bravo because he's the king of all Bravos. So I was like, okay. And then this other kid next to him raises his hand and he goes, making a crown is just too much work. He goes, why don't you go to Burger King and get one? Oh, in my head, I'm like, yeah. And then I remembered I'm not doing any fast food. So, oh my goodness. I love that job. I'm so mad at myself for taking so long to get there. Sorry, my hair is going to drive me crazy today, you guys. So, all right. So we started with Mellow yesterday. You guys remember Mellow, right? Well, here's the finished Mellow. I'll take her little tag, hide it in the back. Here's the finished Mellow from yesterday. She's got her wings and her beak and her crazy hair. Look at, I love her crazy hair. So that's Mellow. And then Margaret, I hope you're paying attention because this one has you written all over it. I might keep the red ribbon on them too. The red ribbon doesn't go. Let me take it off so you get the first impression. I've been putting ribbons on with their names. All right, Margaret, are you paying attention? Yes, that's Mellow Yellow. Yep. And here, this is Dazzle. Look at her little fuzzy ears. I can't take it. And she's holding a star because she's dazzling. So there you go, Margaret. I thought of it because this is the yarn you sent me that I didn't use it all. Right? She's holding a little star. Dazzle. And I got new eyes. Look at the new eyes. So there you go. Da, 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 da. Oh, I am having too much fun with these things. I'm like a little kid. I love it. Oh, I got to remember to bring this to Jude today. Put that where I won't forget it. Okay, so Mellow and Dazzle. Let me put her name tag back on. So I put their names on because I need to go back. I'm writing a book, or in my book, I'm writing in my book all the ones I make, their names and their birth dates. I don't know why. I'm just doing it. I can't explain it. I'm just doing it. So we're going to put Dazzle's name tag back on. I've told you guys before. Hello, Nana. Welcome. I told you guys before I have a thing about stuffed animals. So, okay. So Mellow goes into day 13. And then we're going to pick day 14 and Dazzle goes in there. So Dazzle, you sit here. Right, Missy? Hello, Joanne. How are you? They call me Mellow Yellow. Okay, so we're going to put Mellow in. There you go. Go in where you belong. And we're going to draw day 14. I'm going to let you guys look first. I'm just glancing to see if it's lined up. There you go. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see it. You guys get it? Did you see it? Okay. The Alpine Stitch in beige. Okay. The Alpine Stitch in beige. So I'm going to leave this up here because I want to show you yesterday's. So yesterday we ended up losing power, but we have a whole house generator, so it kicked in. But it threw things. You had to wait for the internet to connect and this and that. My day 13 Santa Cloth challenge didn't upload until the middle of the night. Morning, Len. So I'm sorry it was late, you guys. Today's will probably, I get it done and then I load it, and sometimes it just takes forever to load to my computer and then load to YouTube. So, all right, yesterday's. I'm so proud of yesterday's. Can I just tell you? This one is just like one of the prettiest ones. Oh, good, Karen. It's so pretty, right? So this is yesterday's. I am in love with this. So the hot plate I did the one side in the plain pink. I did the other side in the design color, and I left it open so you could put a heating brick in there. And I have one. I just can't. I don't know what the heck I did with it. I'll find it when I'm cleaning the room today or tomorrow. So that goes in there. And then the scrubby, if any of you watched my video, you know that this is the second try on the scrubby, because I did find this at Michael's. And it was close to a disaster on my adding machine. So this didn't work. So any of you out there that want to try this on your Addie, just don't do it. Hi, Sandra. Just don't do it. Walk away from this. You can use this, but crochet it by hand. So there we go. I love this set. I absolutely love this set. And then the soap. Are you kidding me? Twisted Peppermint, gentle and clean foaming hand soap. Ta-da! Goes perfect. So you can tell it was an easier stitch for me because the towel is bigger. If it's a tougher stitch, I make them smaller in time. Okay. Or in lieu of time. So the Alpine Stitch in beige. Now, full disclosure, you guys, I went to Michael's yesterday. I know. I was looking for something. I can't remember what. Oh, I was looking for yarn because River Life wants me to make him a Santa Claus poncho. And so I had to go and I had to buy Santa Claus yarn. So I had to go. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, hon. Is it your birthday or just tomorrow? I'm going to remember. So I went into Michael's and it's still buy one, get one half off. So I got 2 of these, which is funny because, well, I got a bunch. I got another pink. We don't need to talk about it. We just don't need to talk about it. But anyway, in there, because as I was standing in front of the cotton, I thought so, Connie. As I was standing in front of the cotton, I'm like, all right, what colors don't I have and what colors might pop up, right? So I just grabbed all the ones I didn't think I had. So I got this. I can't believe that today is beige. It's just weird because look at the contrast color I got. It's got beige and brown and white, and it's called Autumn Stripe. Are you kidding? And then in my stash, well, I have this one, but that's more of a rose color. We don't want that, right? Wow, Cherry. There'll be a day I have that happen, but it's... So here we go. There's my hair. There is beige. It's actually called Sable. So this is today's colors. Well, what is her name, Barbara? If you give me her name, I will chat with her all day long. Her name is Jazzy. Jazzy, that's an awesome name, honey. Good morning. Good morning, Jazzy. I hope you have a good day, sweetie. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa, you missed it. Here's how Mellow turned out, Melissa. So there you go. That's how Mellow turned out. So we'll put Mellow away. And now we're going to put, you know what's funny is I almost named Dazzle. I almost named Dazzle Jazz. Isn't that weird? But he picked his name, so. That's funny. All right, so Dazzle is going into day 14. There we go. Mellow, you sit up there. All right, everybody's looking good. So, on the docket for today, I've got to work on this poncho. So this is my Pebble Beach pattern. I've got to have it finished to give to the girl next week. So I'm working on that. That's how far I've gotten. Not very far since last time we talked, but that's fine. Yeah, so that's that. I have to work on the Santa Claus poncho. And, oh, I did finish the poncho for my neighbor for his sister. He came and picked it up in the middle of my video yesterday, so you'll see that. Thank you. So it's funny because I did get my poncho back. Anyway. Phenomena. I got it back, but I don't like doing stuff that I have to do. I want to do stuff that I want to do, but it is what it is. So I can't believe you guys went to Michael's and didn't buy anything. I'm so proud of you. My Pojo. Thank you. Thank you. So I have a funny, really obscure question for you guys, but I have to know. You ready? It's really like, this is nothing to do with anything we've been talking about. But when you refill your paper towels or your toilet paper roll, does it go over the front or over the back? Front or back? Bye, Rebecca. Good luck. Let me know when you refill it, front or back. I must know. Because that is a very important thing. I will change it over the front Over the front. Front. Thank you. I've been known to go into people's houses and change it. Over the back. All right. Good morning, Sandy. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the front, of course. See, I didn't even think about the cat thing. I just said, no, it needs to go over the front. That's all there is to it. Front. All right. I just want to make sure because so far there's only one person that does the back. Oh, yeah, Robin. And it's as I'm doing it, I say to myself, what are you doing? It's not your house, but I can't help myself. Something way in the back says it must be over the front. Yeah. Well, good. So I'm not the only crazy person here. Yeah. So I have been known to change it. I do it at my brother's house. I can't take it. He's never yelled at me. Oh, that's so funny. I can't. Really? You have one-on-one? Depends on the mood. Oh. See, paper towels, yeah, I do them. I can't. It's just the way I am, I guess. I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny my craziness, but it is what it is. Oh my goodness. That's good time right there. What are some other isms that I don't know. It's just, good morning, Tammy. Yeah, I will change it. I mean, I don't really go into strangers' houses, but in siblings' houses, if I go in there and they have it wrong, as I consider it wrong, I'll change it. I'll change it at my daughter's. I'm like, no, it can't go over the back. It just doesn't make sense. Yes, Marianne, I was thinking of that when I saw you first in the chat. I was like, well, she got the best seat in the house today because she's not going to be here tomorrow. So, Marianne, you have to promise that you're going to drive careful. Don't drive when you're too sleepy. Make sure you take breaks, please. Bring snacks and lots of water. And I might be done nagging you, but I'm not sure. I want to make sure you're nice and safe. Make sure you pack a crochet emergency kit for along the way. So you never know, right? It's all good. Yeah, no, I can't. Huh? Yes, do you hear me? Yes, Mom. Now, Sandy, oh, nice. All right. Well, I'll try not to nag you 2 days in a row. But I just want you to be very safe. Good morning, Gloria. Calling Gloria. Hey, where is sugar? No sugar tonight in my coffee. No sugar tonight in my tea. She's not here yet, so I get to sing that song. Isn't that fun? I get 2 of them. Oh, I'm so excited for Rebecca. I hope she has a great day. Last one of the year, huh? Well, yeah, that makes sense because nobody's going to be going. Tennessee, nice. That's a state I've been to every state up and down the East Coast. I've been to California, but I have not been to the middle states. I haven't been to Texas or any of the Montanas or Colorados, or they call them the flyover states. I've been to Illinois, but only like you stop over because a lot of the flights from Albany Airport stop in Chicago and then go. But I would love to venture and go out. Go to what they call them, the flyover states, right? I would love to come see you guys in the flyover states. So yeah, listen to this. Alexa, turn it up 1. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 32 degrees.
15. 15. Love it. Good morning, Pebbles. How are you? Well, I hope you are spreading joy and happiness. Thank you. Love it. I don't think this is the lid that goes with this cup, right? 15 degrees. I needed about 75 degrees warmer. I don't know if I can put that request in somewhere, but 15 degrees. Oh my goodness. And then I think by Monday or Tuesday, we're supposed to have like a warmer street. Well, warmer. Well, how we looking on thumbs, Marianne? Where is Thumbkin? I'm trying to think. I know there's a couple more stories from the cafeteria because I was telling them last night and we were cracking up. These kids are great. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. 49. So I think I was telling you guys I was making more Bravos yesterday because there were more kids in the last class of the day that didn't have Bravos than I realized. So I ended up giving out every single one of those, and there's still a couple kids that don't have them. My goal is to make sure everybody has one by Christmas vacation. So I need to be done. I need to be done with Bravo for right now because like I need to make more for Monday morning because I need to make sure I have some for everybody. Now, the thing is, Monday, the party is at 8 in the morning, and I don't have to report to work until 11. So maybe I'll just bring a crochet kit now because then I'd have to bring the hot glue gun. I'd have to bring the hot glue gun for the eyes. Well, rub it in, Melissa. Rub it in, rub it in. That sounds awesome. Melissa, it makes me homesick for the farm and my siblings. It really does. It because that's what we do all summer. Nana Michelle, welcome in. I hope the coffee is to your liking. Kendall, I think I said hi to you, Hannah. I think I did. Let me know, anybody, if you see sugar sneak in here, because right now there's no sugar tonight in our coffee. No sugar tonight in my tea. I did catch a couple lives, but by the time I got done with my doctor's appointment yesterday, Frizzy, I missed you. I didn't get a chance to see you yesterday, which is weird. I'm so used to listening to you on my way home. So can we talk about the doctor's appointment? So do you ever go from the main waiting room? Hi, Kimmy. Good morning. From the main waiting room, and then they take you in, they take your vitals, put on the paper gown, and then you sit there. Did you ever sit there so long that you think they forgot you? Did you ever? So I'm sitting there and sitting there and sitting there and sitting there and da 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 da. So finally the doctor comes in. Very, very sweet man. Very sweet man. Instantly at ease. Very sweet man. So he's in there for about a millisecond. He's like, lift your arm, this and that, turn da 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 da. He felt every time I winced. He's like, all right, we're going to send you for an x-ray. Okay. Now, the way this place is set up, and I've been there so often in the past few weeks. Oh, no. Dawn. Oh, that's terrible. So the way this place is set up, the x-ray is literally right next to the room I was in. So when he said that, I sat back down and I'm waiting. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, did he mean for me to get up and go to x-ray because it's right next door? Well, he didn't. So he walks by, and I'm telling you, it was about 20 minutes. So he told me we're going to send you for x-ray, and then he went out to see other patients, and I can hear him in other rooms, and I see his assistant doing this and this and this and this, and I'm like, so finally he walked by, and I was like, doctor, I whispered, doctor. He goes, yeah, what's up? I said, they haven't taken me for x-ray yet. Was I supposed to walk myself over there? And he starts laughing. He goes, if you want to, you can. And the girl comes out all flustered. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, the poor kid probably was having her lunch. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, I was in there so long. I was like, did they forget me? I'm not sure. So the good news is now 2 of my siblings have had their rotator cuff done. My brother and my sister Terry, who you guys have met once. So they had their rotator cuff done. And that's the pain I was thinking I was feeling. I'm like, please no. The good news is it's not. Long story short, I have a bone that points at the end like this that's supposed to be straight, and he said that's the problem. So he gave me a shot that was the size of, I don't know, my Jeep. And it was freaking huge, you guys. It was huge. Like, this was the needle part, and over here was the serum. It was like one of those cartoon ones where you got to punch on it. All right, I might be exaggerating a little, but I don't like needles, and it was big. So... But the cool thing is, good morning, Maritza. The cool thing is, he put the iodine on it first, and then he sprayed it with something. I don't know, liquid ice. I don't know what it was, but he froze like that part. I never felt the needle go in. Next thing I know, he's putting the Band-Aid on it, and yes, they harpooned me. Well, I mean, in their defense, I could use about half a whale weight loss. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, when he was, and he, such a nice guy, he pats me on the shoulder. He goes, this should do it. He said, but if it doesn't, he said, give it about 6 weeks. If not, he said, we're going to have to do other x-rays and see if maybe it is the rotator. I did. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I survived that. In that paper gown with the back open. Good thing I could keep my jeans and stuff on, but it's still, you're walking around in a paper gown. I mean, I guess everybody want. Seriously, this thing, I'm telling you, he came up behind me and he jabbed it. He didn't. But it felt like it. I don't like needles. So I know what's coming. I know how big the needle is, and I get myself all worked up. And literally, I felt nothing. But I don't know. I haven't really tried it this morning. Back is not great, but up and down. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do the chicken dance yesterday. Now I can. No. I can do it. Whose wedding can I go to and do the chicken dance? I'm ready. Oh, it's too funny. But yeah, so it's working. Yes, my tushy was covered. Thank goodness. No one needs to see any of that. Just saying, Margaret. And by the way, you guys, I want to remind you while I'm thinking of it, Monday morning, Margaret will be doing Coffee with Margaret. I have to be to work by 8, so I will not be able. I might pop on as I'm driving to work just to say hi to whoever's there. But Margaret will be taking this hour at least. So, oh, yes, I have a party. Oh, by the way, you guys, whoever my Secret Santa is, they are so good. So good. So when you signed up for the Secret Santa, there was a little sheet and you wrote down well, that's true, Tammy. Me neither, Miss C. Been there, done that. Not happening. But anyway, so I get in yesterday and I have a basket where, if anything needs to come to me, it goes in the basket. No, Nana, there's not, but I can send you the pattern if you want. Please send me an email if you'd like it. Maybe if Margaret could, if Margaret is in the mood, she could send me, she could put up my email address. So if you want the pattern, it's called my Pebble Beach poncho. And it's really easy. It's a 3-row repeat. But so anyway, sorry. Good morning, Ellen. So I go in and I check my basket and there's a gift bag in there. So on the sheet, I wrote that my favorite holiday movie was Elf. I also wrote that I crochet this and that. So the first day, and that I drink seltzer. I don't know where the other one came. But anyway, so the first day they gave me a 6-pack of seltzer. The second day they gave me flavored kettle corn. And yesterday, thank you, Margaret. Yesterday was, ready? So any of you that have seen the movie Elf, you'll get it. They gave me a mug that said Buddy on it. They gave me a pound of pasta. And they gave me a bottle of maple syrup. How good are they? They are so good. I can't wait to see who it is. I can't wait because they are so good. Like, I can't wait. I just love stuff like this. I love the idea that somewhere, oh, I've watched it twice this year. Yep, already. And the third time's a coming. Absolutely. But yeah, how cool. Yeah, so it's a bag of pasta, a thing of maple syrup, and it's the good maple syrup. It's not like, you know, it's not like the Walmart brand. It's a really good one. All right, Melissa. Let's talk about it for a minute. So obviously I'm reading this wrong because it looks like you wrote, you've never watched Elf. And I know that can't be right. So Monique, please, could you please get with your mom and hang out and watch Elf as a favor to me because I really want her to know how awesome it is. Yeah, I love the Jim Carrey Elf. Yep. I was actually just watching. So for some reason, I'm really into B movies, B Christmas movies, like with old, I don't want to say washed up, but with not, you're a codfish. You're a something marshmallow ninny muffin. You'll know what I mean when you watch the movie. But I've been really into B movies. Yeah, you gotta watch Elf. It's not Christmas without Elf in my house. It's just how it goes. Oh, Miracle on 34th Street. I love that. When they're in the court and all of the letters come addressed to Santa. Sorry. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. But that is a good one. And isn't there another one? Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Okay, so you guys, I'm giving you homework. Anyone who hasn't ever watched Elf, yeah, I am your Christmas movie soul. It's my favorite one. I will watch it again today, I'm sure. I'll put it on while I'm trying to get this finished, but yeah, you got to watch Elf. Oh, there you are, Fritz. Well, thank you for joining me. He was mad at me because he wanted to go back to bed and I wouldn't go back to bed, so he was sleeping in my closet. That's how he makes his statement. Santa, I know him. Some of my favorite, I can't say my absolute favorite, but some of my favorite scenes is when he's working at the North Pole and his boss comes up and he's like, wow, what is this place? And the guy says, it's the North Pole. He's like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Isn't it? It's awesome. Will Farrell. I love it. Good morning, Kimberly. So yeah, you guys, I highly, highly recommend any time of year. I recommend Elf. I love that movie. I do. What are we doing? 40. Oh, we got plenty of time. What else do you guys want to talk about? Talk about it. Talk about. All right. So the Alpine stitch. Someone talk me through it real quick. I know I've done it. I wonder if Jazzy's still here. Jazzy, if you're still here, do you like Elf? Tell Grandma to write for you. Someone talk me through the Alpine stitch. Uh-oh. Careful, you guys. Marianne's sneaking up and pouncing. She's our Tigger today. Come on, somebody help me. Somebody help me. Marianne, you never pounce me. Well, because I know you're here, right? She says yes. Oh, good. Elf is such a fun movie. I do like the very, like towards the end, when the father finally starts singing and the sleigh goes over his head. That's cool. You don't know that one. Margaret, Marianne, come on, you guys. The Alpine stitch. I know I've done it. Oh, let's write it in the book. Karen, by the way, your message saved me because I had forgotten to turn that off. And you guys, Karen did her diligence and she reminded me to turn off the hot glue gun. Yeah, I know I've done it. Okay, so day 14 is the Alpine stitch in beige. I know I've done it. Oh, this feels nice. Huh. That's all right. I'll look it up. Yeah, so your text saved me. I was like, ah. Okay. So what I need to do is I'm going to go and good morning, Penny. I'm going to go obviously and do a tutorial, a quick one, just to see the stitch. I know that Bag O' Day has it. So I know that of double and front post double, crochet separated by single. Okay, that gives me an idea, Lisa. Thank you. Per Google. Here we go. Alexa, what is the Alpine stitch in crochet?
The Alpine stitch is a single-sided texture crochet pattern that creates a stitch pattern using double crochet, single crochet, and half double crochet stitches. It has no gaps and can be used to create a variety of projects, such as blankets, scarves, and shawls. The stitch is created by crocheting into the back loop only of the previous stitch, creating a stitch pattern that is similar to a seed stitch. The Alpine stitch is a popular...
Alexa, stop. There we go. Per Alexa, you are correct. I'm going to turn my hot glue gun on. So Karen, you're up. I know, I'm so sorry. I always do that. Okay, so it's a row of single and then a row of front post double and then, okay. I know, you guys, I'm so sorry. But I have to talk to her every day. So this is going in my project book as an example of the Bravo. I know Bravos are very... Well, Kendall, you see, I did that on purpose. So now all of us know what the Alpine stitch is. Those of us with the ALEXA and without. That's too funny. Now we all know. Oh, by the way, you guys, the other day when I told her to set an alarm, the ALEXA, I told her to set an alarm. I forgot to turn it off. And at 3:30 that day or whatever time it was, all of a sudden my alarm's going off and I'm panicking like, what am I forgetting? Nothing. It was just my own joke was backfiring on itself. Oh, good, Kendall. Cool. All right, so stop what you're doing and make a kitchen towel. Kidding. So Amber should be home soon. She told me she was working on some of those. Ooh, even number of chains, 1 row double crochet, 2nd row is single crochet, 3rd row. Oh boy, you guys, it sounds like a lot. It's all right, I got this. It does sound like a lot. It might be a late day because I got to go see my kiddo and that little human she made. Or can I say that perfect little human she made? He's changing so rapidly right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, she was in, I don't know, she was midway. So good. Hopefully she's resting up and we'll see her soon. Right? It's going to be a little towel. I'm making a washcloth today, you guys. Oh my goodness. Quit it, Frizzy. And I really do like calling you Frizzy instead of your real name. I'm sorry. And I know this is loud. That's awesome. Yeah, I knew she was on her way home. I just didn't know if she was like home and rested and all good to go. Very tiny, tiny towel. The sound of life pumping through my brains. My veins or brains or wherever the coffee goes. There we go. Got my coffee. Oh, good. All right. Well, it's funny because somebody actually called me Kimmy. I do not like that. I don't know why. I don't know. It must trigger some sort of memory or something for me. I don't mind the name Kimmy, but I don't want to be called Kimmy. And I can remember at my other job, there was this one person who always put everybody's name. If your name was Jack, you were Jackie. If your name was Jane, you were Janie. You know what I mean? So this is my swizzle stick. So, and also, I don't know, it must be just a trigger for me. Oh no, Kendall. That stinks. Yeah. Right, Sandy? She wouldn't have a choice but to call you by your given name, right? Well, is your name Sandra? Or is it actually Sandy? Right. So anyway, when to me, I don't like being called Kimmy for some way. I don't know. Alexandra Sandy. Ooh, beautiful name. Yeah. See, so sometimes I don't mind nicknames, but for some reason, my brother calls me Kimberly. So whenever I hear the name Kimberly, I'm like, uh-oh, it's either Al or I'm in trouble. By the way, I have to go to a meeting with my brother next Thursday. We're meeting again about the campers to see what became of the other meeting and suggestions. There you go, guys. Bravo is in my project book. It does. Thank you, Dawn. That was the word I was looking for. It does. Like they put an E at the end of my name just because they think they're, and that's exactly it. That's funny. Yeah. Exactly, Sandy. When I hear Kimberly, I'm like, uh-oh, what did I do? What did I do? And the funny thing is, I don't mind the name Kimmy. It's just, I don't want to be called it. I'm just weird like that. So, all right. So I put down today's stitch. Did I add in all the somebodies that I've made? Let's take a look-see. Okay. So I added in Mellow. Yes. So I am up to the 12 that I sent you. 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm up to 23 total somebodies that I've made. am having fun with them. Let me know if you get bored of them, guys. I'll stop showing you. I won't stop making them, but I'll stop worrying. Kendall is a beautiful name. Yeah. Well, it's funny, and it's because people, like, as you're introduced is how they should. So if I said to somebody, my name is Kimmy, then absolutely call me Kimmy. But if I say to you, my name is Kim, you know. Okay, good, Miss C. I just don't want to bore you guys with, oh, here she goes. She made another one of those goofy looking. I am going to try. Yeah, I couldn't imagine that either. Yeah. Oh, that's good coffee, you guys. So, alpine stitch, huh? I'm just going to have to look it up because I know you guys talked me through it, but I'm going to have to find it. Search alpine. And I know Bag a Day has it because I've learned it from her. Boom. Ooh, it's a pretty looking stitch, you guys. There's Bag a Day. And what a surprise. It's a tutorial on washcloths. Oh, that's nice. Kenda. That's cool. Yeah, so Bag a Day saves the day again. Woohoo. Yeah, I'm a visual learner too, so I can see it and read it. I have trained myself to look at those patterns, the charts. But if I can do a video of it, I'll just pop it on there right there. Ow, 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 I just burned my mouth. Yeah, it looks like a pretty stitch. It does look like a pretty stitch. I'm going to tell you what, that's a pretty stitch. Oh, that's cool. My dad used to call me Fritzy, and that's why I named my dog Fritzy. Kiki. Yeah, and that's also, I stand corrected, Kimmy. My nieces and nephews of my sister Lynn, they all call me Aunt Kimmy, and I let it go. I don't know why, but I let it go. YouTube is spoiling. Yeah, but I've trained myself to read the patterns. So what I'll do is I'll attempt the pattern and then, not today because I don't have time, I'll just watch this. But normally I will attempt it. Like if I have it in a book or something, I'll attempt it. And then I will watch the YouTube to make sure I'm doing it right. And you got to have backup, right? At least I know how hot that is now. That was terrible. So, no. All right, you guys, come on. Where is Thumbkin? Yeah, so Lana, start small. So I got that crochet dictionary, like it's this thick, it's a hardcover book, and I opened it up, and not only does it talk you through the pattern, it also shows the chart. So what helped me with that was I saw the chart, and then I went onto YouTube and I watched a video. So then my brain connected what was on the chart to what I was seeing, and now I can read. Gigi. So yeah, my siblings, I mean, we have pretty basic names. Like Al is Albert. Terry was Teresa. Lynn is Linda. Cindy is Cynthia. I was Kimberly. The charts do confuse me, but I made myself learn to do it, Lana. I get it. I absolutely get it. But I made myself learn to do it. So yeah, my dad wanted, I found this out from my mom. My dad wanted us to name us things like Bobby Joe and Betty Sue. And my mother's like, no. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so I can now do both, Lisa. I forced myself to learn both. It's a language. I mean, you're learning the symbols, you're learning the pictures. It's like learning a whole new language. So the good thing is each book gives you usually gives you a glossary of terms. So you'll see what the abbreviations mean. So before, if you do buy a book that has patterns in it, make sure you read that glossary first, because sometimes, you know, they might have different abbreviations. Petticoat junction. And then, of course, my brain goes, conjunction, junction, what's your function? Yeah. So you go by Miss C. Yeah, I learned how to crochet actually from Bag O' Day. Ooh, my voice cracked. Actually from Crystal at Bag O' Day. She taught me, and then from learning from her, I got the confidence to learn on my own and to make up my own patterns like this one. So, and it's always good, no matter how long you've been crocheting, there's still stuff to learn, right? Diana Lynn. That's awesome. Wow, I'm going to have to tell Sugar we missed her today. There was no sugar tonight in our coffee. My middle name is Joy. It's Kimberly Joy. Kimberly Joy. Yep. Yeah, I started with, but yeah. Oh, Dawn, I actually learned how to do where you float the paint on the water and you dip it in. I don't remember what it's called, but I made a mess. You know me and new projects. I love that. Well, thank you, Margaret. Yeah, Kimberly Joy. My sister was Cynthia Joyce. So we used to get it confused. Like she used to say, no, my middle name's Joy. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I know what my name is. Wait a minute. Why are we back? No, that's it. You have an assignment to do. Your homework is to watch Elf. That's it. Yes. Oh, I did have fun. I just don't like cleaning it up because I did it when I was at the camper. So I had to do it outside. So it wasn't like I could make a mess and kind of hide it. Just reminding me again. Okay. Well, you are a marshmallow-headed ninny muffin, I think is what it is. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Miss C. There's always stuff to learn. And if not, you know what? I've made up a few stitches. So pretty proud of that. Oh, Karen, I'm turning off the hot glue gun. Finished. All right, you guys, we are at 58 minutes. So I'm going to get myself going because I've got to finish what I'm doing here and then get on the road to bring my daughter lunch. So thank you so much for hanging out with me on Saturday. I hope all of you get warmer temperatures than we have here. All right, you guys, I'm going to work on this alpine stitch and hopefully I'll have that video up sooner rather than later. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love it. My day's not complete if you guys aren't here. So thank you. Thanks, Margaret. You too. All right, you get out there and watch Elf. All right, I'm going to finish my really bad movie I was watching. I love you too, Missy. Everybody have a great day. Thank you so much. Remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.